Holland here, number 11. Devonshire's made a run on the left, way across the other side. This is Stewart. Pearson. Oh, Holland is in. And that's already offside. Holland was already offside before he crossed the ball. Cross just rolled it in, but Pat Holland clearly offside when he received the ball. Here's Andy King. Kidd. Well played by Everton. King again. Eastow's made the run through the middle. Oh, and Bonds missed it, and Eastow is through. And Parks has made a crucial save. The most expensive goalkeeper in the world was called upon early. Here's Ross. Hartford. Bailey. Parks coming for this and taking it well. He'll have confidence now after making a save as important as that. Eastow was through because Bonds made the error. Eastow's shot was parried by Parks, and they all held their breath before it went just, for West Ham anyway, the safe side of the post. That's a measured ball. Bailey making a run in the centre is Andy King. There he is, he had it run on. Eastow! What a good save by Parks, his second from the same player. And Peter Eastow must have thought he'd scored. The ball played in from the left, and a good dummy early on, which let him run by King, and Eastow got the touch, and Parks' concentration, magnificent. Well, Hart had a problem there, and he lost out. Here's Stewart. Still Ray Stewart. Oh, what a good save! Well, the shot was good to start with, but the save by Hodge matched what Parks had done earlier. Ray Stewart hit it so well, it was flying into the top corner, and the goalkeeper turning it round. Hartford. Oh, and they all missed that apart from Martin. It's certainly a penalty. Devonshire is complaining and being shown the yellow card, but a penalty has been given. Well, I think that must have been given for a push. The ball was played in from the left. Andy King went for the ball with Alan Devonshire, who may have shoved him out the way rather, and although the ball ran on and was cleared, the referee must have given the penalty for a push by Devonshire on King. And I think we're going to see a change of penalty taker when the referee finally finishes the bookings, because Trevor Ross has given the job up, having missed the last one against Bolton last week. And when Devonshire is finally booked for protesting, I think we're going to see Brian Kidd take the penalty. So Kidd against Parks. And Everton are in the lead. Brian Kidd the scorer, and it went right in the middle of the goal. Goalkeepers have to go one way or the other, and Parks went to his right, and the shot went virtually where he'd been standing. Bonds and Martin have pushed forward to help them. Taken by Brooking. Up went Billy Bonds. What a save! Bonds sunk to his knees then, and Hodge produces his second outstanding save of the match. Bonds' header was bound for the far corner, and this time it's the left hand that turns the ball round. Taken by Hartford. Oh, Eastow! He was given an absolutely free header. As Hartford curled the free kick in, nobody picked up Eastow, and Parks had to go down smartly to his left. Away by King, but how far? Driven off by Ray Stewart, appeals for handball. I think it was Ross that was flattened by the shot, and West Ham thought it was a handball. Driven again, and a deflection too. The second shot was by Devonshire, and it caught another player's head, and Hodge still got behind it. But what about the first shot from Ray Stewart? That's the one that flattened Trevor Ross. Oh, what a tangle on the far side, and the linesman having to go in and separate the two players. It's all getting out of hand again. Brian Kidd and Ray Stewart getting very, very involved, right under the linesman's nose, and Ray Stewart's already been booked. The linesman telling the referee exactly what happened behind his back. It was Kidd and Stewart who tangled and wouldn't let each other go. And the referee is going to show the red card. The referee is showing the red card. Now what's going to happen here? Brian Kidd is standing on the touchline, wondering if it's him. Brian Kidd, who was sent off earlier this season against Wigan in the FA Cup, and Ray Stewart, the number 2 of West Ham, has also had the yellow card earlier today, and the linesman and Kidd are still talking, and still the arguments go on, and finally Kidd is being urged to go off. Brian Kidd is sent off for the second time in the FA Cup this season for fighting with Ray Stewart. And Everton now are down to 10 men. The man who scored from the penalty is sent off for fighting. And I wonder if Gordon Lee, with Kidd having gone off, will have to bring on Latchford anyway to redress the balance up front and bring somebody else off. 20 minutes to go. West Ham a goal down, but still coming forward. And don't forget, they're playing against 10 men. Brooking is in space here. Pearson in the centre. Pearson's coming in. It's there. Pearson, near post. A goal superbly made by Brooking and typically tucked away by the former England centre-forward, Stuart Pearson. Brooking beat the offside trap. He was so aware of what was in the centre. He kept calm, carried the ball through, and just knocked it into the near post. And Pearson scores what has to go down as a typical Pearson goal and a typical West Ham goal. Holland, who's played so well out there on the right. Devonshire again. And the back heel finds Holland following up. Holland's shot! Side netting. But what a great move. He began that, Pat Holland, by playing the ball down to Devonshire. He just kept running and the ball was back in his stride. And he's rapidly making himself a candidate for man of the match. Cross to Stewart. Stewart's cross. Bonds! Just couldn't stretch far enough to turn it inside the post. What a great run from the back, though, by the West Ham captain. And he's been principally responsible for this stirring second-half performance. With 2 minutes of normal time left, here's Paul Allen for West Ham to cross. Stewart, in goes Pike. Allen is in there! Oh, it's a goal! No, it's not. Offside. The flag's up. The flag's up. Not given. The linesman on this side was flagging. As the ball was knocked on, Allen darting in, but the flag was up. And West Ham thought they had a winner, which was wiped out. Everton have still got time, perhaps, to try once more themselves. Here's Andy King. Eastoe is well forward. Latchford is on this side. There goes Eastoe! And Park so quickly off his line for another vital save. And the referee blows for time. And this semi-final must go to a second match. Full of incident. Much of it will be talked about for a long time. The two managers cool enough to shake hands and talk quietly about a very noisy afternoon, which saw Everton take the lead from a controversial penalty. The man who scored from it was later sent off. Pearson equalised for West Ham, and although it was largely West Ham's second half, there were moments when either side could have won the game. In fact, nobody did. And with both semi-finals having been drawn, these two teams must now replay at Ellen Road, Leeds on Wednesday night, and West Ham have gone to thank their supporters.